Yeah,
So
one
yeah,
second. Actually, I just started live from this place. So maybe the full session will be sharing again. So from
yeah,
this place, it will be live in the channel also. So maybe some people may join. So you
yeah.
continue. I just want to let them know the full session for the discussion will be shared again. So you
Yeah,
can,
yeah, sure, sure,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, continue.
So maybe I can just explain clearly, not like said.
Yeah,
So this is a really highly competitive and very good opportunity of program, Korean scholarship program, one of the finest, and most of the people trying to get this one. So the period of application, the period of scholarship, like the degree, I can say. So is for masters it will be 3 years, and for doctoral it for 4 years. So among that one, so you should learn the Korean in 1 year. So that is 1 year of Korean language program. So after that, you should attempt the topic at the end of the year and then get at least level three. You need to reach there, and after that, you can move to your desired university which you applied for your degree, pursuing degree. And along not only that degrees, also you can apply for research program, which is internship for 6 months or 1 year, if the professor were willing to continue that one. So these are has like the student, these are all comes under student visa, like D2 to 4 in South Korea. So we can get it without any issues for a visa if you just get selected. And what are the eligibility and requirements for this fellowship or scholarship program in South Korea? It is Korean Global Scholarship Program. Yeah. So some people may ask me, like my friends or some juniors also ask me, like, is GPA is really important for getting the scholarship or some other, not only in South Korea, other countries? Because it depends it depends upon the university, it depends upon the scholarship program, it depends upon the research area which you are working. Because if you want to just filter it among the lot of competitive students, then they just consider one thing, like your previous experience, or if you have any publication, or if it is matched with the same profile, if two students, then they just try to get filter out with the based upon the GPA also, right? So that's why I suggest you make like just put your GPA above 80%, or that will be the better. So because getting GPA is some people feel very difficult in bachelor's, but I feel like it's very easy if you just study for your own thing, because only coursework there, right? So just study smart and then get your GPA about 80% or more. So then everything will be the advantages, nothing will be have disadvantage. If you have publication, that will be really good, and if you have any research experience also, it will be really advantageous for your further future also. So likewise, I suggest, just if you are interested in research or something, then do it. Or if you just want to do job after your bachelor's, then no need of that. Yeah, that's. And before applying to this, apply just your master's degree transcripts, and then IELTS will be the ready, because while applying there, you need to upload everything, every of your certificates. As I said, so no need of any requirements like I'm this, and then IELTS will not show. So you don't even in this Korean scholarship also, you don't need any research experiences. So this program has advantages. So documents, just to fill this application form, and then personal statement, just write it what you are going to do and what you've done your previous uh, research, like personal statement we can say, and statement of purpose also. And letter of recommendation, as I said, just get it from your bachelor's professors, or any of your known professors which you whom you worked with in the previous internship or any projects in IITs or in any institutions. And there is a GK. I will share the like the application process, how you go there, and then how you apply there also. So the GK's applicant agreement also, you can get it in the website. I'll just share that one. And personal medical assistant also, that form they will give you, just fill it up and then upload it. And certificates, so as I said, it just need a bachelor's degree and then transcript. And if you are applying for PhD, you need have some bachelor's and master's degree and transcripts. and then some proof of citizen document like passport, passport, or that will be better. And applicant parents approve. These are also some term mandatory. And the relation between you and like the proof of your parents and you, like birth certificates. So it's also there. You need to be careful with that. Just be there. And one thing is while applying there, and also when you come here, so get apostille on your degree, transcripts and nativity, like birth certificate. So apostille means you are get this certificate is issued from the government, like government issued. So it's apostille.
Who
Um,
will do
yeah,
basically this one? The government
yeah.
employees?
The government provides it a stamp or something on the back of your certificate. So it was like he was done in India, and also it is a approved certificate, I can say, from the national.
So regional revenue divisions they can go.
Because I didn't go to the regional department, because there are some agency I approached and they
Okay.
done from the New Delhi, but it was mostly from the New Delhi, the headquarters of this government.
Actually, some people asked me, that's why I'm asking. Like, I didn't do for Japan, but some countries, including other countries, Korea also you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
They asked me for apostille, because when I just done given to some agency, they have done from the when I just done it was in from New Delhi. It was there, so maybe
okay,
I don't
okay.
know whether it was from, but it
Yeah,
was from the Indian government, so issued one.
yeah, go on, go on.
Yeah. So once you get selected, but as I said, it was very long process. So first there are so many phases, and I'll explain that. So once you get, and you will get lot of benefits, lot of benefits. So the living allowances and medical insurance and tuition fees and research support and dissertation printing and completion of grant, and even your thesis submission also, while you are making all of the process. So that one also they will provide everything. So language training fee also, you don't need to be provide anything. So once you get selected, you go for Korean language for 1 year, and that one also get paid by the government, that scholarship. And your the travel, and because you are getting stipend on this one, right? So you can have your own travel or some food or any like own expenses. You can manage your own expenses. So this scholarship, as like even a UST scholarship, also has a lot of benefits. The same research input and stipend and tuition fee, and they cover health insurance and dormitory fees also. So likewise, this also has a good thing. So lot of benefits. So you don't need to be pay anything, a single penny of that. Even as I said, they paid your visa fee also.
Ah,
Or sometimes they just they don't want pay visa fee. So you don't want to pay visa fee also. So yeah, they can provide you flight tickets fee. So you don't want to be spend any of this. So that's why I said, um, my biggest note is it's a very long process and very highly competitive, because of having this a lot of benefits. Even a lot of Indian now here came to pursue their MBA through this scholarship, and came for masters, came for PhD in different research in different majors, I can say. So that's why a lot of Indians are there. A lot of other country people also opted for here, from China, Taiwan, from Vietnamese, and for other European countries also. Because if a professor who is working a good research area from even European countries also, they come here and pursue their masters or PhD, like that. So as I said, so how to apply for this one? So just visit study in Korea. Wait, yeah. Yeah, if you just type study in Korea.go.korea, and you will find it definitely, or in the website also. Yeah? And directly, if you go for scholarship here, and GKS notice there here. So it's a global Korean scholarship. In this one, as you can see, there are notice here. So information of entry of the in this year, the round for GKS was already finished. Maybe the next intake will be in the maybe end of this year.
The university track will be there in the middle of somewhere. No, it will be in the next year.
Yeah, it started from the end of this year because
Okay, okay,
it's a long process, as I said. So it takes 1 year for
okay.
because to filter and data. But if you there are a lot of students come from there by for 1 year, maybe 7,000. I'm not sure about the number of students there, how many students come through
Yeah,
this
it may
scholarship.
vary every
So,
year. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it may vary. So once you get there, so you have a guidelines also. There is where they can provide you here in each year. So how do you just apply there, and how do you approach, and what are the documents needed, and everything guidelines will be provided here. If you just go in the notice board and just find it. Um, yeah, final reason, this was a lot of notice, right? So we need to find it, and then just read about the what are the requirements and what is the guidelines for everything. So as I said, it was very simple process of while applying. So it don't need to be very in a like strong mind. Just go through it and just find the notice and then study very clearly. Just upload your documents and then wait for the call. They will inform you in every time through mail, or yeah, through mail only. So and they'll inform you you are selected for round 1 or phase 1, then you are going for phase 2 like document verification. And for round 3, it comes from the Korean government, and it was also have it's a small interview also. It's a very long process, and after once you selected, and you need to have some medical tests will be there. Here they ask me for uh, some medical thing. Yeah, we need to complete the medical things also. And once it was there, and you just they will provide you the documents, and you can apply for the visa. And the visa for these students will be very in a short time, in a very quick time, you can get it easily. And then come to South Korea with which they also provide the flight ticket, and they will also flight ticket fee. So you can come. Even like we don't need to be spend a lot of money on this one. So that's why is most of the people trying to opt for this scholarship. Yeah, and as I said, on this one also, one of my known person who was got selected for this program, he also given some interview on detailed thing. The same thing, how he got there and how many rounds are there. As I said, there are many phases, and what are the phases they had it. So he explained clearly. So may I'll share the YouTube link also, so you can just watch it and make it very clear things because. He just experienced a lot of some complications also while making, he said. So that's why for avoiding those things, just watch carefully, so you can have clear you can get to know what is the things and what we need to do. So likewise it will be there, so whole things. So and as it is a good thing to opt for this program, and even not only this one, the UST also. Yeah, and after this, yeah, for MBA graduates. So most of, as I said, like, is that only for because in India, so most of the people I can say opt for engineering or doctors. So so people thinks that for graduation, is that only for masters who are doing their like only for engineering Bangalore do wanna do masters there, or any opportunity for MBA. Some people have asked me like any job opportunities if you completed MBA in India also. So that I'm going to talk. So before that one, why MBA in South Korea? If you want to just talk about briefly, so because we can do, there are a lot of good institutions in India also, like IIM, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and a lot of institutions like. And why MBA in South Korea, or why not in other countries? Like in other countries also we can prefer. So South Korea is one of the world's leading economy, and also it's hub for all industries and the business trades and finance. It's also, and as you know, it's like developed country, yeah, even in a lot of business, trade, making, marketing. and also a lot of good industries, because the Samsung and LG and Hyundai was originated from this country. So for in those things, you will easily get a good opportunity to work there. So that's why if you just pursue a master's or MBA here, so they just prefer some foreigners also, because they speak English, but the advantage of knowing Korean and English from a foreigner, they prefer to be there, because it will be the advantage. They have a foreigner in the company which can communicate in English, and foreigner the native foreigner language. So that's why I can say it's a good place to do your masters also, like one of the place, like one of the country. And what are the basic requirements? So GPA and any lab or English proficiency and your degree and transcripts. So no need to go. The same applies for MBA also. We can apply in the GKS program. So GK is not only for engineering background research also. We can apply for MBA also. MBA. There are a lot of departments and a lot of majors. So you can go and just apply in the same thing and the GKS. And other, not only the GKS, you can apply for individual universities also. As I said, what are the scholarship for, especially MBA for MBA? Some scholarship provides GKS, as I said, one thing, and other things also. If you go individual university scholarships, so means if you go through the university, you can find it the scholarship providing for the MBA foreign students. So even our university also providing global um, social international studies. So that type of fellowships they are providing, and a lot of other universities. Like if you, especially we can talk about women's university like EO and other Sejong Women's University. They provide a global partnership program also. So at the time you can apply for MBA. So you will definitely, based upon your previous things like transcripts and English proficiency, you can definitely get it, I think. And other things like graduate school of international studies programs, like few, not all universities provide these programs. Only few universities like EVA, Sogang, and Busan National University. Hubs means mm, and SNU like Seoul National University, Hongi. Hongi University of Foreign Students. Hofs means, sorry. So I just forgot it. What is it, like Puffs something?
At Tufts University, there are sometimes,
Yeah, Hofs.
Tufts
Yeah,
University.
it's like Hongi University of Foreign Service,
Mm.
Foreign Studies. Yeah. One thing you can go through GKS, and it's like global thing, right? So you have a lot of majors and engineering departments and other departments also. You can go and apply through GKS. And also, as I explained, you can go to the individual university, and most of the universities has scholarships for foreign students based upon your English proficiency. Even as I said, now my professor is supporting me for stipend, and I am getting scholarship as a foreign student from Sogang University. So based upon my English proficiency certificate, like IELTS, I preferred. So yeah, because they want some foreign people to come here and get study here. So that's why they are providing a lot of opportunities for any department, engineering, some literature, economics, business, MBA, a lot of
Yeah,
departments.
nowadays this globalization is a kind of hot topic in almost all the countries. It's growing the support for the global education. Multiple country students coming like that.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
So they're encouraging the students, like foreign students.
True. True.
So as like even in Europe countries also, so to get involved with the foreign people and foreign students to get explore all the things. So that's why there are a lot of opportunities. If you just, you need to be find it somewhere. Because really, I can say I was not even aware of those scholarship and all those things. That's why. But
Yeah.
now, at least even Murugesh Anna also faced a lot of problems while this, but he finally himself he found out a lot of scholarship.
That's
And
why we are trying to showcase most of the stuff
yeah, that's
now.
why
At least,
maybe
yeah,
we can have a something, right? Like I didn't get any experience of this, so maybe in the future of my juniors also have some showcase of
yeah,
it. So that's why
true.
we are trying to make some sessions. Actually, this is my first time giving session, and Murugesh, when I just you asked me, I said okay, sure, I'll because it's not like we face the problem, but we don't want our juniors to get the face the problem. Not only problem, they want to get aware of all the things what happening outside of the world, outside of the country, and what's the opportunities and what are the things we can make a lot of things. So that's why.
Actually, I think we didn't tell in the previous discussion so far. It's been almost 1 hour. We are from the same university in the bachelor's. I think we didn't discuss in the beginning, and I'm happy to see that our kind of the different batches are there in every country now almost. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's all are different, having like kind of different experiences. Everybody.
Even now, my friends from mechanical engineering, most of
Yeah.
to Germany to pursue their masters. Some are working in mechatronics, some are working on design, some are working in manufacturing, some their specializations. So maybe maybe I don't know how long they take for masters in Germany. Yeah,
No,
some
it's I mean I think Germany and Korea, even European countries, the studies are closely connected to the industry. So sometimes the last semester extends a bit, I think.
yeah. So that's why when I asked to my friend, he said like it will go it will take time like he said. So because mine is just like particularly master's 2 years, so I just said like I just want to go. And another thing is a professor supported fund, so which I came through that one. So how it works, I can say. So it's just like basically emailing the professor how you I can this one I can explain very clearly. So if you want to do the work under the like in a university to other university, and under a professor supported thing, and you should find your research area professor who is working in the same research area. So go through any university, not any university, just prefer some top universities in some country, like so that if you go through the university and just in the find it who is the person, who is the professor working on the like having the facility to work on same research area. So find it there, and then go through on the some personal lab phase also they provided, because of they want to showcase all your research facilities, students and all. So go through your don't just don't just go through the profile of mechanical engineering department some university, and then if you find your interest is matching with the one professor, don't just do that one. Just go through the lab web page, because most of the professor they provide the link in the mechanical engineering department or the department web page, I can say. So go through the personal lab web page, and then you will find it what's whether he has a vacancy, and also in the research section in the lab web page you will get it to find it very brief, like very clearly in which area he's working and what the topic is working, so that you just study the research and who is the members are working. And even in the publication sections also they are going there. And most of the professors also they can mention if they have any vacancy for graduate students, they will mention. So at the time you just see it and then email to the professor with a very good subject line and then very emailing body. So and you attach some documents also. I just want to share the things we need to consider while emailing to the professor.
Yeah, this is, I think, you're highlighting an important aspects. I used to say like this only, like instead
Yeah,
of
because
saying how to write, the important things to consider is the critical thing.
yeah, so I
Yeah.
just felt that is because I have seen some students like I just suggested junior, he just sent same copy to paste, copy to
Yeah.
paste. and he just forgot to change the
Rename the professor name.
professor name also.
That's a very big mistake it
Maybe,
can show,
like,
like.
yeah, because some professor find it because of one student, they can may consider all students are doing the same thing.
Yeah, next time somebody else will lose the opportunity. They may write better, and they, because of one mistake, yeah, that is really true.
I just felt like how the professor will feel if he has a different name. Dear professor, something, then he has a other name. Oh, my name, no, that is not my name. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's why don't do that one maybe. So based upon the research area and the research, the particular area, because if I say nanotechnology, that doesn't mean he's working on the nanotechnology only. In the
yeah,
nanotechnology, there are lot of sub research area, because the microfluidics and photonic, lot of things are included in the nanotechnology. Even in the microfluidics, there are a lot of sub areas, like as I said, point of care diagnostics and paper based microfluidics and microfluidic channel based devices. So he's working on this, so that's why you need to find out very particularly, and then describe about what you found out from the research and your previous things, and what you are going to do if you have any like any particular topic to work on it, so that don't be very long essay. So I'll just share things, maybe that's better, I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So first thing is like simple and straight content in the email body. So if you're just like you starting from my name is this and I study bachelor and I work here, I work there, because those are all the things you already mentioned in your CV, right? So you don't want to be mentioned everything in the emailing body. So simple and content, and better to be make a very conclusive subject line. Means it's like when you just see the subject line, we can just he has to be understand. So why, what is the purpose he has mailed to me. So I just tried regarding appealing for the this PhD position to work on microfluidics area in your laboratory. That's it. Not even more than that one. I didn't mention any of sub areas. Appealing for the PhD position in your laboratory to work on microfluidics area or to work on some. That's it. Then he can understand. Okay, he's appealing for the he's approaching for this one, and you just start with the dear professor or so that one, and anyhow you already included the subject line, so start with just introduction is the basic thing. So my name is Tinku, currently I'm here, and I just want to I have gone through your lab web page and got captivated to the research areas. So likewise you can just mention, and I just have some topic in my mind, so I just want to share with you, and that too in the statement of purpose you can just mention that one also, because you don't want to make a long essay what you are going to work in the email body. So you can have that a whole discussion in the statement of purpose. So what you have done and what you are going to do if you have a topic, so that because the CV and statement of purpose, and additionally if you want to send your degree or transcript, that's okay, but most of professors don't want degree and transcript including in the attachment. So that's why if he wants, then you can later you can attach it. So main thing is CV and then statement of purpose, that will be make very advantage clear things. So and mention your interest and your proposal, like in a very short line. So for example, yeah, some people are working on point of care diagnostics. Yeah, point of care diagnostic in which area, for what purpose. So just mention for some biological application for in this area, like for detection of something a disease or detection of something. That's one line. That's it. Then he'll get to interest. Okay, he's also working on the same thing. Maybe he's implementing something, so that he can go through the statement of purpose. So you can mention that one. So mention that like attachment in my CV, attachment in my statement of purpose. So that would be the very he can clearly understand, because most of the professors don't get time to read all the essay of your email, right? So that's why if you just see, it's very clear. So in the CV like that only, and upload your up to date CV. That's much better. So I can suggest one website for templates of CV, better templates. I use Overleaf. Overleaf is a
Overleap. Ah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Recently, my
I will show you
seniors
my CV.
recommended.
I will show
True,
you
true,
my
true.
CV so that you can clearly understand like how the CV is looking. Even I don't want to say that. I feel my CV is yeah okay.
No, the
Little
designs are good. There are
yeah,
multiple simple
a lot of
designs
templates,
with a
a
lot of
lot of
good
templates are
information.
there.
That's
So you
true.
can just go there and it is easily you can just edit it and then get you can add more things your sections and then get
Yeah.
a very good profile of your CV seriously and include your statement of purpose or and also in the end of the things you just mention some thankful things, right? So just I just want to thank for your precious time or just mention. Please find the attachment PFA. Like you have to mention. Otherwise, he don't. I don't know whether he can feel it or not. Doesn't know that you included your CV or something, right? So wait a minute. So yeah, in this one, can you see this one? So
Yeah,
this
it's
is
visible.
CV. Yeah. So clearly, first I just I don't want to make any photos or something, and then so education was clear, and what is the measure and GPA and the duration here, and then the bachelor's, and then my pre-university course, and it was done. And what is my research interest, and then my master's thesis. Like currently, it's up to date, right? So what I am working on it. And then any awards and achievement that is also okay and research projects which you have done previously so the because it don't be like from like earlier to back days like that you can mention that one as the last one which I worked with the Suman Chakrabarti professor and then in the mechanical term likewise I explained what I worked on that one so fabrication low cost easy paper based microfluidics and then other thing is in the IIS Indian Instrument of Applied Physics, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. So after that, under Professor Gautam V. Soni in Raman Research Institute, and then so because law previous to like earlier to last thing, so we just mentioned like that, and then some academic projects which at the time in the like I just want to say this one. So we were the batch, the first batch from Triple IT RK Valley. The
Meenakshi Devi madam is your supervisor. Ah,
in the like that was like when innovation the center was there so when some convocation was done so we just tried to make some we have some
yeah.
science fair also, right? So at the time we just tried to make some innovation but the NASA
Serverless.
enlightenment we just write it and had some design on it because we were the engineering first year
Oh,
and
that one. Okay. You
yeah,
guys tried this
yeah.
NASA
In
specific. Yeah, plus one, plus two.
yeah, plus two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
this was
remember
first
this
batch.
one.
Yeah, first batch of from RK Valley. There are all other campuses also.
True, true, true.
We tried it and we initiated, and that's also I just mentioned that one as an academic project. So we had, right, the NASA competition, just writing the design
Every
knowledge.
year they announce
We
this
had the
option.
conduct
Yeah.
and make so we got first prize. Really, I can say. So in the achievements also, I mentioned the first prize in the project NASA aims. So
True, true, true.
yeah, so but we couldn't get the chance to go 2 years yeah, because of
Mm.
those are the factors and some any academic experience like I done my I taught some basic and communication English to pre-university
PUC students, plus one, plus two
yeah,
students. Yeah,
two
yeah, yeah.
students, in the same university. We at the time the chancellor sir had taken the initiation because a student can get easily interacted to a senior or any student, right? Compared to the teacher, because some people, some students get hesitation to ask any questions with the teacher. So that's why he had taken initiation so that if a student can teach, then they can get easily involved with the seniors or with the other people so can get very good interaction like that it was happened so at the time I was just tried and your skills like that and any extra interest or something and then referees, that's it. So likewise I just tried in a overleaf and it was very good template. I just found it and I did it and had a good thing. So that's why make up to date CV and just don't be in a very broad essay of email, very simple and clear thing and subject line and include your attachments like CV and other things. And after that, yeah, that's up to what I just made the scholarship opportunities and everything.
So you have shared about 3 scholarships so far, to my
Yeah,
memory.
yeah, yeah. For MBA, three scholarship. So
Yeah.
there are, I think, for postdocs also there are things and other scholarships also there. But I just describe about the main scholarships.
Okay.
As I
Okay.
said, because a lot of universities, individual universities are providing a lot of scholarships like fellowships. But those are like for only up to for universities only. Some
Okay.
universities provide full um, fully funded. Some people, some universities just partially say based upon their GPA or based upon this. But these scholarship from the government, right? So they had a good opportunity. So maybe in the, but if you have any other sessions also, maybe I can include. We even clear some other opportunities, like as I said, universities and some other domestic and
Mm,
industrial.
We'll
Yeah,
have
industrial.
some kind of copy chart conversation, so we can share definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's better, I think. So even some industrial provided scholarship also will be there in Korea, because as I
Mm.
said, the industry and university and government, Korean government are had a good tie-up. So that's the thing. So and after I just want to share, like as I said, job opportunities. So there are, if you are pursuing a master's, as I said, my one of my lab mate from postdoc. He got an opportunity in SEMES, also good company in South Korea, because my professor recommended him to in that company. So likewise, some lag recruitment program and some university recruited program, like we can say campus placements, right? So they come to the university and had everything they can make it. And if you want, you can just search. In Korea, I'm talking about. So some job portals like Jobs in Korea, Saramin, LinkedIn, and other lot of job portals. So for that one, I just heard, if you want to do job in Korea after your graduation, and if you don't get lab recruiting or university recruitment program, because these two programs happen while you are in the final year. But if you don't get any job, even in the final year also, you have to apply for a short-term visa, which is day-term, and then a job-seeking visa, we also can say. It is comes under short-term visa, and then you can find it because at the time you will get have a full master's degree and everything, right? So at the time you can just go through any companies and just go through any job portals, so find it there. So like that, a lot of people have done which previously. And after that you can just convert your visa to work visa. So this is the job opportunities. And I just want to talk about expenses also.
This is an interesting question for all those who wanted to
Yeah.
come for
How much
studies
would be
also.
the how much would be the expenses? Like how expensive is that one? So it is basically the Korean won, so the currency will be there. Um, so one thing, the expenses includes accommodation, right? So since most of the people's opted for dormitory because they don't want to be in single thing, because I can say compared to the single bedded room, the dormitory is very cheap for one semester. And some universities has self kitchen, some university don't have self kitchen. Our university don't have self kitchen due to some issues at the time of COVID. So that's why I opted for single bedded room. And in as I said,
So,
so yeah.
1 second. You said like 6 months, one semester means after that it's mandatory for everyone. Is it like that? A dormitory they can live for 2 years master course. Is it like that?
Yeah, but they need to pay every semester like that.
No, but is it permitted? Like in Japan, we cannot stay like that. Some of the
uh,
universities only 6 months they give.
but if you are paying for a whole year, like up to what time, and if you are a student in the university, you can stay there.
Okay, okay.
So that's we in our university a lot of because as I said, this is Seoul, and a lot of Korean students also coming from other states also, right? So they can
Yes,
stay
yes.
here. So for semester they can stay for how much they can long, how long they want. And accommodation, for single, its Seoul is expensive, but if you compare with other southern states of South Korea, like Daegu, Pohang, Busan, Train to Busan, you have heard that, I think. Yeah, Busan. There was very less, very cheap. I guess, very less compared to so. Approximately, I'm paying 22,000 Indian rupees for one single bedded room
Okay,
rent.
1 second.
Yeah, so that
Uh,
means in Korean won, it's 430,000 Korean won. 430,000 Korean won.
no,
So
per month room rent you are saying.
yeah, for month.
So INR, how much you said? INR
It's 22,000 Korean won.
22,000 INR or Korean?
22,000 Indian rupees.
Indian rupees. Okay.
Yeah. So, but as I said, I'm getting stipend, which professor is funding is like 1,200,000 Korean won, which is approximately 75. Yeah, 75. So 75,000 Indian rupees. So, oh, okay. So from that one, I'm just if you deduct 20,000 or 22,000, so accommodation and my food and travel, that's also comes under 300, which is 18,000. Yeah, half of the money I can say. That's
Accommodation, 22,000, and food and travel, how much?
it's 18,000. Yeah, 30,000 Korean, 300 Korean won, which is approximately 30.
18,000 INR.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the half of the money you will get spent for this whole expenses.
Okay.
Because in masters you can't save much. Like you can save it if you want. And
Basically, the accommodation includes the utilities also, like the electricity and the gas and all. It includes.
in my case, owner is very friendly with me. So which I know little bit of Korean. So I just learned because to communicate with the local people, we face problem, right? So we know, right? The Indians have the knowledge of making the people very convincing.
No,
So
that is kind of, yeah, of course, convincing are the, what do you say, the,
it's the
yeah.
skill, I think. Is it?
uh,
Do you mean?
No, I couldn't get the right word. Like my professor secretary uses this one. Anyway, it's like it's not always. There is a expense, right? No, it's not
Yeah,
regular.
it's expensive, but as I convinced my owner, and she water bill, Wi-Fi, and electricity bill was included within the rent.
No, no, no. Normally, if it you need to pay means how much it may come.
Yeah, actually, that depends upon how much you are consuming. As you know, in the winters, in winter, the gas bill is very high because we are switch on this
Room
heater,
heater, yeah, yeah.
room heater, and in the summer we need to switch on the AC.
AC.
So
You are
electricity.
using AC. What is the temperature, by the way, in summer now?
Yeah, I'll check it and show you by screen. I think that
Actually, for us,
no,
in some
yeah, in July it's rainy, so it is 26 now.
26. Okay.
Yeah, because in July it's most of the rain,
The
but in the
maximum?
August, my maximum it goes up to 35.
It's like southern part of Japan, similar to southern part.
Yeah, it's really 35 in the August and middle of up to middle of September. I can feel very sun.
Then we need definitely AC. For us in Sapporo, it's kind of northern, close to North Pole. We
And also,
may
as
need
you
fan.
know, because we need to take precautions here because South Korea and Japan has very high amount of UV radiation. I have heard about.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
what
That's
about your
true.
skin also? I'm just applying because one of my friend, like known girl, so she suggested a lot of creams.
The
I'm
UV protection creams are available in the shops. Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
even just aware of those creams in when I was in India, but here I am just
Hmm.
applying. Yeah,
Okay.
it's has to be there. Some care
I
about that.
think you took a lot of time. I think it's almost completed, right?
Which one? Yeah, it started 8:30. I just started 15.
No, 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 no. I mean,
Yeah.
we shared only 30 to 40 minutes in the channel now, but I may break it. It's around 1 hour, 1 hour plus. I may break it to two, three parts and share in the full session later. I think it's okay. So far, it's okay.
Okay, maybe I'm just thinking I have covered fully and it's okay.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
almost covered. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's the end of the slide, I think. And the life in South Korea, I really say I met a lot of the people and lot of the things, because wherever you go there are a lot of Indian communities, and there are
Hmm.
Telugu communities or East State community, Tamil communities, because I can speak 7 languages, including Korean. So that's why I just had a lot of communities here, like ISRK means Indian Students and Researchers in Korea, IAK
Ah.
means Indians in Korea, and TASK means Telugu Association South Korea. And ISC means Indian Sports Club. So likewise, we have a lot of communities in there, and we just celebrated each festival, and we had a lot of meetups. And this badminton tournament also recently, yesterday also I had. That's why I couldn't. That's why I just had a.
Yeah, we scheduled today.
Yeah, so that's why even so, and we have even there are a lot of plannings, and in upcoming August also, the people are going for mud festival.
Hmm.
Where
Sand,
in the summer, yeah, in the summer, on
sand,
the,
that ocean, the beach,
and then mud also there,
mud
right? So they
also.
go
Yeah.
and roll up. So, and every festival, Diwali, Dasara, and
Uh-huh.
Sankranti, they celebrated and communicated. And because at the 2020 there was some COVID, and 21 also rules, and now there was not no more rules. So now everyone is getting gathered up and having some fun every meetup there. So I got a lot of friends and things,
Yeah.
a lot of memories I get.
I could see these colorful photos.
Yeah, even before,
Mm.
so we even went to trekking, hiking, and then for some photography and traveling.
Yeah. So this was the another slide is there, or this is the last slide?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. Thank you for the time. Actually, I wanted to close it in the live. Then maybe we'll continue few more seconds, and then the complete will be shared in the in the later stage. But for the YouTube, we have gone for about 45 minutes live. I think 50 more percent of the live it was not shared at the moment. Maybe those who are watching, or maybe those who are checking, you can check back later. We'll be sharing again. Thank you, Tinku, bro. Uh,
No, no, what do you think about when you heard about my name?
no, it's actually I didn't. It's not regular name, right? In our local area, so I was surprised by seeing the name.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
And
why I just want to say, like, live the moment and work smart. This might,
yeah.
which I feel like. Mm.
Usually, I used to ask you or somebody when I interview to share any more comments, but it's already up to the time. But still, if you want to share a few more words to the audience, you can speak.
No
No?
more. Yeah,
Okay. We'll see. We'll share later, maybe because
yeah,
it's a long discussion. But
yeah.
the audience are across the countries. There are almost 30 to 40 countries, or even more, to my memory in the channel. The people who are watching. So it may be sometimes difficult. Sometimes our discussions. So I'm putting the subtitles so you can watch back later. So that's all for today. For the
Thank
live.
you for your inviting me.
Thank you. Let me end the stream now. All for today.